Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Sally, and welcome back if you've been here before. My channel is all about quick Qigong exercises that you can do in 10 to 15 minutes to help release stress, boost your energy, and heal your body. Today we're going to be working with the heart right here in the center of our chest that sits behind our lungs. The heart, which is our spiritual warrior, we could say. It's the energy of the heart is fire. The energy of fire is what moves us forward. It's forward motion, following our dreams, following our passions, following the things that we want to do, the inclinations of where we want to be. The toxic emotion that tends to get boggled down in the heart is nervousness, anxiety, irritation, arrogance, shock, cruelty. These are emotions that, if not processed within the body, they land and get stuck in the heart, and they start to create dis-ease and discord within the way that the heart works and moves and pumps your blood. The virtues that we want to bring into the heart are inner peace, order, forgiveness, joy, love, contentment, tranquility. All these calming emotions where you can let your Shen settle into the heart. Your Shen is the agent that lives in your heart. An agent is an archetype of energy that we all carry that we want to actually cultivate more of. You can kind of think of your Shen as the emperor or the empress of your life, the one that should be making the decisions, and as those decisions are made, nothing questions those decisions, and you just move forward into the space that you want to be experiencing. You can think of your Shen as a bird, a red bird, a phoenix or a vermilion, a beautiful red, sweet, kind bird that lives right here in your heart in this little nest. Okay, so your heart is a nest and your Shen is the bird. When things happen to us, when we have a sense of shock or something is very cruel to us, or we have anxiety, nervousness, what ends up happening is the Shen will disperse. The birds will disperse from your heart, from the nest, and they will fly away, which will leave you feeling a little discontent, disconnected from your bodies. You'll feel out of sorts. You'll feel confused. So you want to bring that energy back to your heart by creating a safe space, your heart as the nest, for that Shen to come in and land and nest. When your Shen is solid and grounded within your heart, you don't make wrong decisions. You don't make bad decisions. You will always be aligning yourself with your heart and what your heart wants and what your heart desires. It gets you out of your mind, it gets you in your body, it moves you forward with the energy of fire, passion, excitement. There are a lot of things that will put the fire out in your heart. Again, maybe making wrong choices that didn't turn out in your favor. You didn't make a bad choice. You just made a choice, and whatever happened, happened. We need to stop judging ourselves and stop thinking that choices, even if they didn't create what we wanted, are bad choices. Something that moved us forward in any way, shape, or form is actually helping us. We need to start trusting our hearts. The color of the heart that I want you to bring into the heart while we're doing these practices is red. And I want you to make your red a warming, beautiful, glittery, ruby red. Something that's warming and healing to the body. Maybe not a red that you would think to you is harsh or too bright or too loud. There are many shades of red. So pick your shade. It can even be pink, but a shade of red that makes you feel inner peace, calm, joy, order, forgiveness. Today we're going to be doing 2 exercises, again, just trying to calm the heart. The first exercise is called pulling down the heavens. Pulling down the heavens is probably one of the most offered Qigong prescriptions that is given to patients all around the world. It is such a calm, generating exercise that starts to bring the energy from outside of you down into the body. The more that you do pulling down the heavens, the more relaxed and calm you will be. You will actually start to feel your energy try to sink into your body, getting connected with your feet on the ground, connecting with the earth. The second exercise we're going to do after that is a heart balancer, where we're just going to be doing some exercises to bring the energy into the heart, where we're focusing in the heart and grounding into the heart, and we're kind of moving our arms in a bird-like fashion. Again, you can think of using this to draw your Shen back to your heart, calming the nest, like making this nest a peaceful, present place for your Shen to nest in. So let's start the exercise. So you're going to begin with your feet about shoulder width distance apart, a little bit wider than hip distance. I want you to look down at your feet and make sure your feet are facing forward. So again, like you're on those train tracks, right? We want to keep our feet going straight so we can work with the external or internal rotation on our knees and try to correct that if that's something that you have going on in your body. Then you're going to soften the knees, again keeping everything relaxed. Relax your hips, tuck your tailbone under just a little bit. When you have this sort of connection and softness down here in the lower half with that tailbone tucked, it allows you to connect your energy, your Tai Chi pull, your perineum, all the way down right into the center of the earth. And I want you to think of the earth as emitting a frequency, an energy. The energy coming up off the earth floor is yin energy. And it rises, it's pushing up from the earth, pushing up, and it probably comes to about heart height here. Okay. Then you have the energy from the sun and moon and stars, the heaven energy. This is yang energy. This energy is pushing down from the heavens, and we connect kind of right here at the heart space where the yin energy is coming up, the yang energy is coming down, and it's meeting right here around at the heart, which I think is actually very poetic, because I think that the heart should be where we are all running our life from. Connecting to the heart is probably the most important, I can't say most important, but it's one of the most important organs that we need to actually connect to and feel that we are a part of in regards to our own body and our own frequency. I digress. Okay, so again, the energy is coming up from the earth, the energy is coming down from the heaven. So when you're thinking about doing the exercise, pulling down the heavens, okay, I'm going to soften my knees, my hands are at my side. As I inhale, I just let the arms lift, like there's some imaginary, but it's not, energy that's pushing my arms up. It's the earth energy. Think of it as like you're in a pool. And when you're in a pool and you just do this with your hands, they just float up, okay? So instead of it being water here, it's the yin energy from the earth. So as you inhale, the hands rise, it's gathering that yin energy under the palms are facing down. When you get to that area right here at heart height, you rotate your palms, and then you gather the energy from the heavens, the sun, the moon, and the stars. And then as you exhale, you're going to draw that energy, the energy you gathered from the earth, from the heaven, you're going to pull that energy down through your crown, softening your face, moving it through the torso, and then pushing that energy all the way out your feet and back into the earth. So it's a big circular energy, right? I'm pulling the energy up from the earth. I'm grabbing the energy from the heaven. I'm drawing that energy down, cleansing my body, washing my bones with this energy, and I'm pushing it and clearing it all the way back into the earth. So there's a big cycling and circling of this yin energy and this yang energy, and then you're connecting and moving that energy down through your body. I want you to think as you're moving this energy down through your body, I like to think of it as like this big beacon of light. And as the light comes down through my crown, it's just pushing any dark, turbid chi down through the body. All this is light. Anything turbid's down here, I'm just pushing it down all the way through the body, pushing it out my feet and back into the earth. And then once it hits the earth, it's regenerated to light, to love, to source. And then as you inhale, again, you're lifting up the yin, gathering that energy from the earth, rotating the palms, gathering the energy from the heaven. As you exhale, this light comes down, cleansing the body, washing your bones, pushing out any turbid chi all the way out through the bottom of your feet. Now, as you inhale, the color of the yin, earth energy, is yellow or gold, all right? So as you inhale, imagine this gold light, just grabbing it all the way through the palms, rotating the palms, and then I gather this silvery heaven light from above. And now as I exhale, this gold and this silver light is swirling through my body, connecting me to the earth, the heaven, washing my body, cleansing it all the way down, clearing it out through the bottom of my feet. Again, inhale, pulling that yin earth energy up through the palms, rotating the palms, gathering the heaven, the yang, and then exhale, pulling that energy down, moving it through the body, cleansing my chi, pushing away any turbid or toxic chi that is no longer serving me. Again, inhale, earth, rotate, gather the heaven, and exhale, draw it down. Moving it through your crown, softening your face, moving it through the throat, relaxing the heart, moving the energy down and out through the legs and back into the earth. So 2 more. Inhale, gathering. Exhale, cleansing, washing, clearing, pushing down anything that isn't serving you. Last one, inhale the yin of the earth, inhaling the yang of the heaven, and as you exhale, drawing that gold, silver light through the body, pushing it out into the legs and down into the earth. And now we're going to balance the heart. So it's very similar. Okay, so we're going to rise, the hands are going to come up, but now they're going to meet at the top. So I'm going to do this prayer top at the top of my hands. As I exhale, I'm going to turn my fingers in and bring them down right through the center. So this is easy because this is like a heart, right? Like I'm sitting inside of a heart picture frame. Okay, so again, bringing this energy down through the heart, moving that energy through the heart, softening my knees, my hands come down. I've got a nice kind of stretch here in my arms. As I inhale, I rise up, the hands come just outside. I'm going to bring my weight now to my right foot. I'm going to lift my left foot up very softly. And then as I exhale and bring my hands down, I'm going to try to touch those 2 at the same time. Again, seeing how slow and sweet that you can do this move. Put all your weight in the left foot. Inhale, step out to the right, rise up. Palms come up, they touch. Looking up. Exhale, rotate the fingers down, moving down through the center of your body, cleansing the heart. Softening the knees as the hands come down right in the center. Backs of my palms are still touching. I'm getting a stretch. Dropping the shoulders. I don't want anything like tense like this. This is not good. So I want to drop the shoulders. All right. I inhale, I rise. I bring the weight to my left foot. Back to center. Right. We're just going left to right. Bring that right foot in. As I exhale, softly bring it down. Think of this like as you're doing this move, you're a bird, right? You are your Shen. You are, what's that word? You are invoking your Shen. All right, so again, feet are together. I want you to sink down, put all your weight in the right foot, lift the left, the hands come out, you step out and you inhale up. Soft, calm, palms touch, shoulders down as you exhale, rolling in the fingers, coming into that heart frame, bringing the hand right through the center of your body, softening the knees, straightening the arms. As you inhale, the hands come up, your weight comes back to center on your right leg, and then as you exhale, you bring that left leg in, softly bring it down with your hands like a bird. Again, inhale, weight on the left. Right steps out. Inhale, rise. Dropping the shoulders, the palms touch, look up. Exhale, folding in the fingers, drawing that energy straight through your heart. Softening the knees. The hands come straight in front of you, giving a nice little stretch here through the arms and the upper back. As you inhale, you shift the weight over to the left. Hands come up. Exhale, bring the right foot in and softly bring it down. Shift the weight to the right. Inhale, bringing out to the left and rise up. Palms touch, looking up. Exhale, rolling the fingers in, down through the center, bringing that energy through the midline, softening the knees. As you inhale, bringing the energy back to center on the right foot. As you exhale, the left foot comes in, softly touching the ground. The weight shifts to the left foot. As you inhale, bring the right foot out, rise up. Palms reach up, palms touch, look up, dropping the shoulder blades. Exhale, begin to bring the fingers down through the center as you soften your knees. Coming down into a stretch, stretching the neck and the arms. Inhale, shift the weight back to center to the left foot. As you exhale, softly bring in the right foot. Back down, shifting the weight to the right. Do one more on each side. Inhale, rise up. Palms touch. Exhale, draw the energy down through the center. Down into the earth, connecting you with the earth. Inhale, weight over on the right. And as you exhale, softly bring the left foot down. Weight on the left as you inhale, step out to the right. Rise up. Palms touch. Exhale, draw the energy down through the crown, right through the center of your body. Relaxing, softening. Bring your weight over to the left, to the center, rise up. And as you exhale, bring that right foot in and softly set it down. And just do a small breath. And then exhale and release. If you were to do that for maybe about 10 minutes, 5 minutes each exercise, like literally just set a timer for 5 minutes, do pulling down the heavens for 5 minutes. Start the timer again and do balancing the heart for 5 minutes. You will walk away feeling calmer, lighter, more at peace, more connected to your heart, knowing you know how to calm your heart with simple movements, simple breath, simple intention. Thank you guys for practicing with me. I hope you come back. If you do like this content, please like and subscribe so you'll be the first to get notified when I put out new content. Thanks.